Hi, so my name is Rebecca Bowden. I'm the co-convenor of the Corporate Foundations Network, and we've just had our spring meeting. So we had 9 different corporate foundations around the table attending, and I think what we've learnt is that we all are quite different in how we operate. And the theme of today's meeting was how we communicate and do we do it well. Many of the corporate foundations around the table had rather few numbers of staff, many of us are only 1 or 2, and had thousands and thousands of employees they need to talk about and talk to. Firstly, perhaps they might want to get them engaged in volunteering, but they might also want to get them engaged in raising funds for the foundation. And also just spreading the word about the good work that the foundation does. So we talked about all the different ways that we had collectively tried to do that, ways that didn't work, ways that worked. I think we all agreed that video was great at the moment, however you then used it, whether you used it on your website or whether you used it for presentations internally. Short, sharp, punchy video was great. We all agreed, I think pretty much interestingly, that perhaps intranet was not the way to go to talk to staff. Actually, good old face-to-face, so going out and meeting colleagues in teams and telling them what we did and asking for their advice was a great way of engagement. And some of the more simple ways were things like putting up posters, so those of us who had maybe facilities or operations where they could put up posters or put up banners. Maybe in the staff canteen you could put a banner up. We also spoke briefly about the importance of the website actually as a front door, if you like. So increasingly many of us are using online applications, only online applications, so it's really important to be clear on the website what you fund and what you don't fund. But we also spoke about using social media. Some of us used it a lot, some of us didn't use it at all. And I think that depended really on the sector that we worked in. So some people found it was really good to reach the employees. Some of them worked in a sector where none of the employees would ever use social media, so it just wasn't appropriate. It's a really good discussion. I think we communicate openly, everybody in the room took part, had lots of ideas to bring, and I think we all learnt something. We all learnt something that will help our day job and good ideas that we can steal with honour and take back to our day jobs, and that's important.